Hey, hey, what's up, Anderson Air? My name is Steven. Hunter said to go ahead and shoot this over to you guys. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you can do today to start bringing in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, and shoot me back a message and we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, or even pass it on to your current marketing company if you're working with one. Now, the three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your front page and for your whole site for that matter, but mainly the front page is what we're focusing on right now. Now, most business owners, they understand the importance of content on a homepage, but they're not really sure how much content or what type of content Google is looking for. So the first thing I did is I grabbed all your words here on your front page and I put them into a word counter. So currently you have 843 total words on your front page. Now, Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a homepage for these service-based industries like HVAC, right? This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in what we call buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. These are the phrases that people are searching for when they're looking for your services with an intent to buy. Now I went ahead and pulled up the number one competitor for HVAC and HVAC services in Wilmington, and that is Salt Air. I plugged them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. This tool gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google is actually using to rank websites. So in the past 30 days, saltairinc.com, that website was found for 208 keywords and it was clicked on a total of 770 times. So I plugged your website into the same tool, and in the past 30 days, your website was found for 46 keywords and it was clicked on 138 times. So let's go back to our competitor here and click on their keywords and see what they're being found for. So you can see HVAC Wilmington NC, HVAC Repair Wilmington has all these Wilmington, right? And this is just for Wilmington. So HVAC Wilmington NC got a total of 250 searches in the past 30 days, and their site got 84 clicks just for that keyword alone. So let's go and look at your keywords and see what you're being found for. So Anderson Air got a lot of volume, and that's branded. So the branded ones are good, but it's the people that are looking for that are looking for you specifically already. So they already know about you, right? And I think what we want to get is more words like this. And I don't think you have that main one, that HVAC Wilmington NC. So what you want to do is find all the relevant ones that they are being found for, and you want to put them on your site. And not just once, you'd actually want to find out how many times they have these keywords on their front page, and even on their, like, you'd want to scour their all their web pages, and however many times they have them on each page, you'd want to up them. So they most likely have most of them on once. So the ones that they have on once, you want to put on twice. The ones that they have on twice, you want to put on 3 times. You do that, you dominate the content game in Google's eyes. Next thing I'd like to go over are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC Wilmington NC, studies have shown from Google that right around 45% of people searching these terms are clicking on one of these businesses in the map pack. Usually there's 3. The sponsored is an ad, so it's not organic. It's not like natural. It's hit or miss right here. Sometimes there's 3. If there's 4, it's a different ad. So this is called the map pack, and this has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the impression that it's reviews that get you ranked in here, but that's not the case. If it was, Salt Air would actually be number 1, and James and Son would probably be off the list, right? So it's not reviews and it's not pictures or anything like that. It's actually citations that are the main driver here. So a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Directory examples are like Yelp, Angie, Yellow Pages, White Pages, and there's a bunch of them, and I'm sure you guys already have quite a few of them. But we usually see that it's the companies that have at least 300 to 400 citations that actually end up dominating this map pack. So the good news is there's tools out there that will show us what citations these businesses have, so we can go in and see what O'Brien Service Company has. You want to say, for example, they have 250 citations. You go down that list of citations, grab the ones you don't have already, and once you match all that, you want to get at least like 100 more, and that would put you right up top here in this map pack. So you'd be getting part of that 45% click rate. Now, underneath the map pack is what's called Google's organic search results list. And it should be Salt Air number one, but I've been clicking through here and it messes with the search volume. But Salt Air is by far the number one. So they should be there. But this is Google's organic search results lists. And this number one spot will get about 40% of clicks alone. Whereas this splits up, the map pack splits up 45%. This gets 45% all by itself, which makes it the most clicked position on the page. So the main driver here are backlinks, right? So what are backlinks? It's when other relevant sites link back to your website, and it's kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that's linking back to you, the better. So for example, let's say you have a local blog page or even a popular industry site that's linking back to you, that's what's actually going to help push you up in Google's rankings. However, since you guys are an HVAC company, say like Pizza Hut, it's very popular, gets a lot of traffic and everything. If they were linking back to you, it still doesn't do you any good because you guys don't sell pizza, if that makes sense. So let's go back and revisit this tool that I showed you earlier. And this is our competitor. And now we're going to look at their backlinks. This is a backlink profile section. And right now they currently have 223 backlinks. And these are coming from 114, they call them referring domains, but that's basically a fancy word for websites. So let's go and look at your backlink profile. So you have 106 backlinks coming from 75 websites. This is a number we're really worried about right here that we want to keep our eye on. And it's not so much about the number, it's about the relevance, right? So we want more relevant websites. And we already know that Salt Air is number one. So they have the most relevant, most likely the most relevant domains, backlinks. So you'd want to go in here. We can click on that number and look at all the websites they're acquiring backlinks from. And you, just like I explained with the citations, you do the same thing here. You go down the list, the ones that you already have backlinks from, skip them, and you find all the websites that you don't have them from, and you reach out to those websites, you get those backlinks, right? And if you match them, I would do that. You would actually be in the runnings for that number one spot. But what would put you over the top is if you took the top 3 to 5 websites and you did the same exact thing I just showed you. That would ensure you over time, it takes a little bit of time, but you would eventually rank into this number one spot and grab all that traffic that the number one spot gets, right? So let's go ahead and recap what we covered. So the first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate the map pack. And then lastly is going to be backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that it's you guys that are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Wilmington and surrounding areas. Now, if you were to implement this the right way, you would take over the number one spot. Okay. So like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Or you can just save yourself some time and shoot me an email or reply back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Now, I hope this was educational for you, and it showed you a few things that you could actually implement today. Start ranking up above your competition. I just ask that you give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, thank you for your time and have a great day. Bye.